Deep in the heart of the whispering woods, where the trees breathe in rhythm with the moon, stood a cottage made not of stone or wood, but of solidified starlight and woven ivy. This was no ordinary home. It was a sanctuary that only appeared to those whose eyelids were heavy with the weight of 1,000 dreams. Inside lived 3 sisters Elara, who carried the glow of the setting sun in her hair. Lyra, whose voice sounded like the first rainfall of spring, and little Muna, who held the secret of the stars in her palms. On this particular night, the air smelled of lavender and ancient silk, and the cottage began to hum. A low, silver melody that vibrated through the floorboards. The sisters moved through the amber-lit rooms with footsteps as light as falling feathers, preparing the world for its rest. Elara reached toward the window and pulled down the velvet curtain of the night, tucking the edges of the horizon into a deep, indigo sleep. Lyra began to stir a great copper pot filled with liquid moonlight, blowing the steam toward the chimney so it would drift over the rooftops of the world as a soothing mist. Muna, the youngest, climbed to the highest loft and opened a small wooden box, releasing hundreds of tiny, glowing dust motes that danced like fireflies. These were not insects, but captured yawns, destined to find the pillows of tired travelers and restless children everywhere. As the hearth fire flickered into soft, glowing embers, the cottage itself seemed to sigh and settle deeper into the earth. The walls stretched, the roof leaned closer to the trees, and the magical essence of the home wrapped around the sisters like a heavy, warm quilt. They didn't need to speak, for their thoughts were now part of the same quiet dream. The shadows on the wall turned into soft illustrations of forgotten kingdoms, and the ticking of the clock slowed until it matched the slow, steady heartbeat of the forest outside. The boundaries between the cottage and the stars began to blur as the magical house prepared for its own slumber. Just as the final candle flame flickered into a tiny blue spark, the entire structure shivered and dissolved into a gentle fragrance of jasmine and pine. The 3 sisters were no longer standing in a house, but were floating within the very fabric of the night itself. They became the quiet between the breaths of the world, a silent promise that no matter how dark the path, the dawn would eventually find its way back, guided by the lingering warmth of a cottage that existed only for those who truly knew how to dream. Thank you for allowing me to be a part of your night. May you find deep peace and restful sleep. Wishing you the sweetest dreams. If you liked it, please like, comment, and subscribe. Bye.